Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. And today, it is finally time for me to attempt to beat the Lost King. I've been preparing for a very long time, and even now, I genuinely do not think I'm going to be able to beat it, but we are going to give it our best shot. As far as I know, I'm only going to get 2 tries at this, so I'm really hoping this ends up working out. But let me just quickly go over what I'm going to be using, and we're just going to head inside so that doesn't become a problem. But this is not my best gear. This is basically a set of my second best gear. So we are going to be taking in, here's my armor. This, of course, has greater medical on it, which will help with keeping ourselves alive, obviously. I have a shield. This is nowhere near as good as the one that I would normally be using, but it's good enough. And here is my army of Malwyns, of which Wither is in here somewhere. He's one of these. But yeah, I think it should be an even 10 males, 10 females, working with about 45,000 health. I think lowest saddle's about 120 armor, and 1,500 melee damage, which normally unmate boosted plus imprinter, I think, is 700. So yeah, should be a decent amount of damage with all of them put together. Obviously, I have all the tribute items. I have some food, water. I'm bringing some battle tarts in case I have to fight on foot, and I'm pretty sure in this fight I'm going to have to, so thought I'd bring some battle tarts to help do some extra damage. I have my Gloon, who will be sitting on my shoulder the entire time, assuming he doesn't end up getting killed by something. I have Mischief to follow me around, and then I have these weapons down here. Sword with Lesser Rogue, the pump-action shotgun with, I believe it is, yes, that should be Lesser Focusing, and we have Lesser Assassin for my fabricated crossbow, and then my fabricated sniper rifle with Lesser Protecting. Yeah, so I'm really hoping this works. This is about as good as I could get, and I reinforced all of my flak gear and my sword. Unfortunately, I don't have the pearls to reinforce all my riot gear, but fortunately its durability is pretty high, so hopefully we're going to be okay. But yeah, I gotta be honest, I am incredibly nervous. I have not done really any research into this fight. I have heard some things, little whispers here and there, but I have not really looked into it, so I don't really know too much on what to expect. And yeah, it's really been getting to me. I'm really worried that this isn't going to work. So yeah, we're just going to hop on over. I should have fast travel point right up here. We're going to use, and hopefully everything will go well, and I will be able to, okay, apparently I have a Gloon up here for some reason. Hopefully everything will go well, and I'll be able to beat the boss, hopefully first try, with only Malwyns. I do have some concerns. Obviously, Malwyns are not the craziest combat creature, and one of my big concerns that I have with using Malwyns is I have noticed there being a bug every once in a while where they will use their teleport attack, and they will end up teleporting to around 50-50 on the map, so that's right outside the city. I'm really nervous that all of my Malwyns are going to teleport outside of the arena, and I'm going to be left in there with nothing. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm really hoping that it doesn't, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. So, of course, here is the location of the terminal that we need to go ahead and deal with. Here are the rough coordinates, and yeah, I guess, hold on, let me just get everyone tossed out, and then we can start this thing up. Alright, all the Malwyns have been tossed out. I will go ahead and condense them in a minute, but first, I want to very quickly go ahead and put down a sleeping bag over here, so I can go ahead and respawn, and it looks, nope, that's just a rock. Thought that was another sleeping bag for a second. And I'm going to go ahead and have Anemia sit over here, just in case whatever happens, I can go ahead and get out of here with her, or that means I have to fly home, or whatnot. Yeah, we have everyone here. Mischief is, of course, sitting nicely by. Hopefully he'll be able to help out a little bit. And I'm just going to set my Gloon up for Mesmerize, just to be safe. And I need to find Wither. Should be in here somewhere. I think he's this one. Yeah, there he is. I have all of my Malwyns, my Malwyns, except for Wither on one tame group, and then I have Mischief and my Gloon on their own. That way I can control them specifically. But I'm going to go ahead and set Mischief to probably the largest follow distance. Even do that over here. And then I think I might set him to passive flee, actually. That way, if we ever get in trouble, hopefully he can stick around and just apply his combat boost. And for the most part, can just stay away from combat, so I can use him as a support role. And hopefully he won't actually have to do too much fighting, though if worse does come to worse, I can go ahead and have him do a little bit of the combat as well. Wither, I think I'm going to keep on passive for now, and I think I want to go ahead. Let's just set all the other Malwyns up using him. I think I want to make them follow a little bit further behind so I don't get too crowded. And then I'll set him down to a low follow. That way he can catch up to me really easily. We'll go ahead and do that. And yeah, I guess I should probably make sure that my Gloon is properly, let's say, lowest following distance, just in case it gets knocked off my shoulder. Should probably have it following me. And I think I want to put on aggressive just to help out. Okay, I think that's everything. I think I've gone ahead and covered everything that I need to. And so I think it's time to go ahead and start this. I don't know if this is a portal or if it's actually going to open up this gate. This looks like a gate that'll open, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just going to call all of my Malwyns right in here. Make sure everyone is in range. Looks like they should be. I think so. Alright, hold on. I need to go ahead and get Mischief to, I need Mischief to come out here. Because I need him to sit down, that way he doesn't take up any of these slots. From my own testing, as long as your companion is outside of range, I guess I didn't test it inside of range, but if your companion is outside of range, it can teleport into boss fights with you. And it doesn't seem like shoulder pets count, so I should hopefully be able to go into this fight with all 20 of these Malwyns, a Gloon on my shoulder, and hopefully Mischief will be able to teleport into the arena and help us out. That being said, let's go ahead and access the terminal. Here we go. And this should be everything that I need. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's everything. Okay. No turn back now.
Has to be somewhere inside his palace.
Alright.
Let's just hope this lost king hasn't realized why you're here.
Alright. Hopefully this works. I don't know if it's going to bring all my creatures with me. I'm hoping it does, though. Let's see. Okay, it does. Here we go. Alright. Go this way. Make sure I'm talking to just my Malwyns. And, alright, follow. Oh no, it dropped my Gloon's not with me. Oh, that's not good.
To our plan, okay? Locate the codex, transmit it to me, and then we'll see about getting you out of that nightmare too.
Alright, everyone following? Yep.
We here? A wayward pet has finally found its way back to us. How could I ever again trust such a disobedient?
Alright. Let's see. Looks like I'm probably gonna fight a bunch of stuff here. Everyone's still with me? Yep. I'm really nervous about doing this without my Gloon.
My doors are no longer open to you, alas.
Not everyone's making their way around.
Passing on royal grounds is
Come on.
quite severe.
Alright, there we go.
Better stay alert for trouble while I try to pick his locks.
Alright. Are we going to have a bunch of gargoyles come to life, or what exactly are we going to have to fight here?
Do what you can to stay alive while I keep trying to...
Oh, that's not good. Kill enemies? Okay, yeah, looks like it's gargoyles. Alright. So far, nothing too crazy. That's not great. Should have seen that one coming, though. I should probably make sure everyone is on neutral now that I think about it. Alright, hopefully they don't end up teleporting outside. Looks like most people are still here, that's good. Jeez Louise. This is going to be hard to keep track of with all these teleporting Malwyns everywhere. Let's see, what are we missing? Oh, Ice Golem's going to be a problem. Here, I can go ahead and support a little bit, though. Try and focus him down. Another benefit of this is I'm hopefully going to be able to utilize my Malwyn to go ahead and desperately help take everything down. Let's see. We have 1 hour for the entire time limit, which is a decent amount of time. I just hope that's going to be enough. And, okay, Ice Golem is down.
Just a few last stragglers.
Alright. Come on, guys. Take him out. This one? Just this? There we go. Alright. Looks like one more.
Survivor, you bought me time to crack the front gates.
Alright, how do I get up there?
What are you waiting for? Get in there before he can lock you out again.
Alright. Let's hope everyone followed. Not really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is nowhere near enough. 8. I should have gone around the long way instead of just jumping over. Here, let's go. Let's go make sure just be safe. Portal over this way. Everyone's still following, right? Yeah. Looks like it. It looks like a bunch of them might actually be stuck, though. Here. Let's see what happens if I do that. Alright, looks like this one might be stuck. Let's go ahead and get it out. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I think that should be everyone. Make sure they're all following. And are we still good? I happen to wait for all of them. It's using up time that I don't know if I have. Alright. I think that should be everyone. Hopefully they'll all make it out. Alright. Guess they're all slower, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of waiting. Come on. Go that way. Let's see if that helps. Some of these guys are just really not being smart. I really hope I'm not wasting my time and that I'm going to end up losing because I don't have enough time. That's going to really annoy me. Alright. Here we go. Yep, this should work. Alright. Oh, yeah, we're using up a lot of time. Alright. First, I guess, stage, though, is done. And at the very least, this is good for me to go ahead and test everything, so if I can just go ahead and complete every single stage, then that means I'll have a better idea on what I'm going to deal with next time. When I hopefully come through here with Ossidons, which should hopefully be a lot better.
Once again, you have accomplished the impossible. Do you have someone on the inside helping you? While I look into it, I'm restricting all access but my own. My children will be there soon.
That's not good.
To show you out.
Oh boy. Yep, here we go.
For an all-powerful king, he sure seems worried about you.
Alright.
While I look for another way in.
I'm going to be really careful about the rhinos, because they normally tend to have people with flamethrowers on their back, and I do not feel like getting lit on fire. I'm going to try to use my Malwyns to kill everything, and try to use myself as just a giant way to keep aggro. Looks like it's actually working pretty well. Fortunately, it looks like they're only level 300, which is definitely going to be helpful. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, we got lit on fire. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, I'm dead. I'm gonna die already, aren't I? Oh, not yet, not yet. I'm still alive. Come on, just keep teleporting. Yeah, part of me wonders if maybe being on a Yuty was a better option. Yep, there's the Rhino. Rhinos always have flamethrowers, so I always need to be careful of them. See if I can find it again. Oh, I heard something big just go down, that's good. Here, go for the Rex next. Teleporting. Come on, we're doing alright, we're doing okay. Is that Rhino still around? Alright. Keep going. It's really nice that they only seem to aggro to me, though. Spino next. The worst part is... Oh, yeah, I see some with flamethrower there. Oh, yep, and I'm knocked off my mount. I'm dead here. Yep. It's already over. No! Dang! Okay, yeah, being on the back of Malwyn was not the right move. Dang it! Okay, well, we got 2 phases down, I guess. Let's see. Oh, they all survive. They all get pulled back here. Interesting. Okay, this is going to be wishful thinking, but I just have to know. Dang it, it does use all the sigils. Ah, dang it! Yeah, alright, that's not great. I don't think that an army of Malwyns is necessarily the worst idea. Oh my gosh, it gives you all your stuff back? I should have just brought all my actually good stuff then. Okay, yeah. That was certainly something. Alright. Let me just think about this for a second. So, honestly, the only reason I lost there is because I got pulled off of my mount by a raptor and then burnt alive. If I was simply on the back of an Ossidon, I would have been fine. That was just me not bringing the right creature as a mount. I do think it will still be useful to have a Malwyn with me, so I will probably still bring Wither next time. But I definitely think I need to run it with Ossidons, or at the very least have my own mount be an Ossidon. Honestly, that might be the better idea, simply because I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit that many Ossidons in this circle. I might replace the Ossidons that I currently use for my military for outposts. But other than that, I mean, let's just make sure they're all here, right? All 20 of them? I just want to make sure none of them went to the center of the map and we lost any of them. So, hold on, let me just pick them all up. Alright, let's see. That looks to be, yeah, that's all 19 of them, and then, of course, Wither's still here. So, yeah, that worked. And did my Gloon come with me? He's taking no damage. I mean, Living Shield didn't activate. I don't think he did, but I guess I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably have to take a look back at the footage for that, but yeah. As nice as Malwyns were, they did a pretty good amount of damage, and I think that eventually being able to utilize the different Sanguine abilities, particularly the first one, which I still don't know how to pronounce that. It doesn't help that the text is so small, but yeah, I think that that is going to be really helpful, because when a creature has all 20 stacks of that ability, they will go ahead and any damage that's dealt to them by a Malwyn will go ahead and slightly heal the Malwyn. It kind of gives the Malwyns Vampiric, but only for creatures that are affected by 20 stacks of that ability, which I think for a long fight will be really helpful. What's also nice to know is Mischief actually is still doing pretty good, all things considered, especially considering that I could go ahead and heal. I should have gone ahead and used that. It wouldn't have saved me. I still got pinned down by a raptor, but that definitely would have helped. And I mean, all my armor is actually alive, so... Oh, my boots are broken. That's whatever, though. Yeah, either way, I do think that I did get some good information out of this. I at least know what the first two phases are, and I do know that, yes, Thralls are going to be there. And I'm guessing, I'm not certain, but I'm guessing Neophytes will probably come after. And depending on how many there are, will depend on how well I do. But either way, we got some good information out of this one, and yeah, it's going to be an absolute pain to farm up some of the sigils. I think we'll go do like a attack and a defense outpost just to go ahead and fill in the rest of the time of the episode. But yeah, either way, I did get a bunch of good information, and yeah, that's, I mean, really the main part of this. But I will go ahead and just add a little bit extra to the end just to go ahead and keep the episode at its proper length. I like to shoot for around 30 to 45 minutes, and every once in a while I get one that breaches an hour. But yeah, I think main issue was simply doing it with Malwyns, but honestly, I don't even know if... I mean, as long as I wasn't on the back of Wither, I think I would have been fine. I think it really was just that I could get pulled off by a Raptor and then burnt alive by Thrall Heralds. But if I was on the back of an Ossidon, or honestly even a Yuty, I think I would have been fine. So, unfortunately, it is going to take me a really long time to get those sigils back. I mean, 20 defense outposts and 20 attack outposts, all alpha, by the way, takes a very long time. But, yeah, I definitely will go ahead and do that. And honestly, seeing that the Gargoyles were only level 150, and the Thralls were only level 300... I feel, and I really hope that I'm not jinxing this, I feel like the fight might not actually be that hard. Actually, whoops, did not mean to get a battle right there. I feel like the fight is not going to be too crazy difficulty-wise. I think what's really going to be the problem is I need to learn how to do the fight, but I think once I know what I need to do and what I need to bring, I feel like it's not actually going to be that bad. I mean, all of the Gargoyles went down incredibly easily, with the exception of the Ice Golem, but that's to be expected. And honestly, the Thralls were going down fast, too. I mean, I feel like they were taking care of the level 300 Rexes very easily. It's just, there's a lot of them, and I just need to handle the fact that, well, Thralls have flamethrowers sometimes, and when flamethrowers get involved, if you're not out of range of them, you're basically dead anyway. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to change things up, but yeah, that's really all that it's going to be for the boss fighting portion. It's going to take me way too long to get the rest of the sigils to fight it again in order for me to go ahead and keep that in this episode and have it still come out on time. But yeah, to fill in the rest of the time, I will go do some outposts, so I will go ahead and bring you guys back when I am ready to do those outposts. Okay, so I've gone ahead and found an alpha defense outpost and set everything up. Unfortunately, I am going to have to do about 20 of these. I think I have a little bit of extra sigils that I had just preparing for having to do extras. But yeah, it's going to take a lot to go ahead and get back to fighting the boss again. But hopefully we did get all the information I'm going to need. Of course, when we made it to, I guess, 2 kind of phases. And I don't know how many phases the mission has, so I have no idea how close I actually got to beating it there. I'm assuming not close at all, but hold on, let me just make sure I'm talking to the Ossidons and make sure they're on aggressive so they can help me out here. And let's just start this thing up. Hopefully this goes well. I've had a really hard time finding alpha defense outposts. I've just been trying to do any alpha outposts that I find just to go ahead and get enough sigils, because I was totally expecting to lose that run. but I'm hoping that it won't take me too long to get enough. Ideally, I'd like to be able to fight the boss 2 more times, but I don't think that's going to be able to happen. I'm guessing I only get 1 more shot. And yeah, I'm really hoping I can go ahead and beat it. But yeah, I feel that if we simply have a mount other than a Malwyn, something that can avoid raptors and flamethrowers, I think we'll do a whole lot better than we did this time. Honestly, other than that, I feel like we did pretty well. So I'm not too nervous about the actual power level. I feel like I have creatures that are strong enough to handle it. I think I just need to actually know what to bring, which is, honestly, that's kind of the harder part, and maybe I should do a little bit of looking into it, but honestly, at this point, I mean, it's a little bit late to go ahead and really change anything up. Unless Genesis Part 1 gets a pretty substantial delay, I don't think I'm going to really be able to find any other options to go ahead and breed up for creatures to handle the mission, so I'm assuming Ossidons will be perfectly fine. My number one concern with Ossidons actually is simply that they're going to be too big, and they're just, I'm not going to be able to fit as much of them into the portal as I want, so I might run a hybrid of Ossidon and Malwyn army. I think that might be a good idea, and I'm thinking I want to grab a Yuty. I kind of thought that I'd want to be on a Malwyn for the majority of the fight, just because I wanted to be able to apply any of the Malwyn's debuffs that they have access to, but I honestly really should have been thinking ahead more and realized that it's a Yuty. You always bring a Yuty to a boss fight. It's just how the game works. Yuty's always go into the boss fight, so I'll probably go ahead and tame up one of those. Maybe I can have that be a bit of a filler episode for next week while I finish off my Ossidon mutations. Round 3, this is where things are going to start getting scary, so I need to focus, but yeah. I'm almost done with the Ossidon mutations, but I really do want to gain access to, a better... Okay, that's not good. Yeah, unfortunately they're not really spending time, following Blizzard. Here, let me go ahead and activate Charge Light, that'll help out a little bit. Probably actually be better for me if I just hopped off and used my sword rather than using Wither, but I don't know. We doing alright? Looks like most of them are over there. Is he just like not aggro to them or something? What's going on here? He has max targeting range, so he should be mad at them. Here. Let me just talk to my Thylas and tell them to take him out. Maybe that'll get the job done. And yeah, now the Ossidons are in here. Alright, there we go. Alright, but yeah, almost done with the Ossidons. Fortunately, the anniversary event should be coming out, which will let me get 1 more Dino Wipe in. I really would like to get a really good melee stat, especially considering that everything in there is going to be armored. All the Thralls have at least some amount of armor, and yeah, I really don't want to have to deal with that, but we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully things don't go too bad, and fortunately, it doesn't look like he moved at all, so I should be able to just bury him in the right spot, right? I can't bury him, right? There we go. Let me just take a look. Blockade. Okay, that looks pretty solid. I don't think anything's going to be able to get through that. That's good. Okay, what's going on over here? Okay, make sure I'm talking to side A. Move over here, please. And did we lose all of our turrets? No, we didn't. Alright, that's good. We did lose our generators, though, which... that's not great. I'm thinking I want to put down... I'll put down 2 turrets over here. And then I'll put down 2 plant species on each side just to help slow anything down. There we go. Alright, and I can just head down here. Fortunately, the compound bow I end up getting is really good at dealing with the boss revenant. Really glad I went ahead and made that thing, because it's made doing these a lot easier. Because I even went ahead and swapped on over to give it Assassin, the trait that does increase headshot damage, because that's been really nice having that around. But hopefully everything's going to be okay. We could get the scary thing, though. Nope. Okay, we're good. No Bronto. Really nervous we were gonna get that. Stupid Terrys are just gonna run into the tower now, aren't they? Yeah. I don't really think there's anything you can do about them. I'm pretty sure they fly into the tower and there's really nothing you can do to stop them. At least nothing that I've seen. I don't know why most of my Ossidons are just running away from the, thing, though. Yeah. Oh, boy. There we got through. Just want to make sure everything's cleared up. It is a Revenant Rex, which is good. I do prefer the Rex over the Theory because, for whatever reason, I've noticed the Theory has really high, like, armor penetration. I feel like it doesn't even care about the armor. My Ossidons have, I want to say almost 200 armor saddles, and, I mean, whenever it's the Theory, it just does 600 damage to them, which I feel like that's got to be just punching straight through the saddle. Here, let me just make sure Thyla's passive, so I can get the Rex down here so I can actually kill it myself. I'm really hoping that they'll eventually re-go through this map and do a little bit of rebalancing. Maybe once Genesis is out or something, if Genesis is well balanced to start. Tower's taking damage. What's going on? Uh-oh. Problem. There we go. We good? I think we're good now. Alright. I don't know why this Thyla isn't listening to me. It is a Thyla, right? Yeah. Here we go. Passive. Let's see. Oh, there's an Ossidon there, too. That's our problem. Here. I'll just talk to Ossidon. There we go. Hopefully that should grab everyone. Just don't want them knocking him around. It's going to make it a lot harder to kill him. Come on. Get over here. No, these are hitting. Have to start aiming a little bit different. Yeah, I really hope that they'll make these things... Oh, teleport. I really hope that they'll make these things take damage from bleed, or I guess are just affected by bleed, because... Yeah, these things have so much health that without really good weapons, I honestly feel like there's no really reliable way to deal with them. They're just so powerful. I mean, let's see, 240,000 health. I mean, that's one of the highest health things I think I've ever seen in this game that isn't like an actual boss. And with only 5 minutes, I just realized that we might actually not beat this thing because of time. Alright, hold on. This could be a problem. Turrets, can we get you back in range? I don't know why we're not hitting it. Everywhere I go, it just seems to be immune to damage. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Let's see the shotgun. Okay, shotgun's doing pretty decent. Honestly, what about just Wither biting it? It's consistent. It does knockback that I don't want, but, sword damage? What's that like? Oh, that's nowhere near as high as the compound bow. If I hit the head, it's actually going pretty fast. Jeez, yeah, I think I'm going to lose this because of time, because the Ossidons and all just drag this thing out of range. Alright, we'll have to try and get lucky here. Yeah, I think we may lose. Turrets are helping us out a little bit. I'm getting a bit nervous here. I really don't want to lose this one. Oh, that was good damage. At least every time Heatseeker procs it, buys me a lot of time. I don't really know if Heatseeker has a cooldown. I didn't really check that. Come on. We are so close. I do have some rounds of my shotgun if I need to switch for some good burst damage. I think we can make it, though. Yeah, we did it. Okay, that was close. Oh, boy. Alright, that's 10 sigils, though. I think I had 10 at home already, so that should make 20, so we're 1/10 of the way there, I guess. Yay. I guess. Can it give me double for some reason? Nope. Yeah, I don't think it does, but I want to know if the bigger outposts give more sigils, because I honestly might be tempted to try and see how those would go if they gave me more sigils. Let's see. Dang, really good cursed tech sword blueprints. Didn't mean to grab that. Nothing good on the equipment traits, honestly. Alright. Well, I mean, I'll take the 2 cursed tech swords, but I'm guessing, yeah, when am I ever going to have that much element? I'm gonna have to wait till, like, Genesis Part 2 in order to get that much. Yeah, I mean, it could have gone better. It could have gone worse, but it could have gone better. Let me just check these thralls. Are you guys worth keeping around? No, you really aren't. Yeah, I'll just take the Reapers. Alright, well, that's a defense outpost done. Good to get that out of the way. I will probably go ahead and just grab one, attack outpost, and then I think that can be all that we do for this episode. Yeah, really upset. I really thought that the boss fight was going to at least take a little bit more time. I was not expecting to win, but I also wasn't expecting to lose in the first, like, 2 seconds of the boss fight, so yeah. Hopefully, the next one goes much better, but yeah, let me just quickly go find an attack outpost to just do one other thing in this episode, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back for that. Alright, so I'm here in the middle of the city, and there is an Alpha Molten Works right over there. For whatever reason, the little icon's not showing up, but it's there, and I already tossed everyone out, so we're just gonna head on down. The only problem is it is the middle of the night, so the minute that I start going ahead and killing everyone, it's probably going to go ahead and throw a neophyte at me, but fortunately I'm pretty sure it should only be a level 50, and hopefully we can handle that. Just figured, I mean, Molten Works is probably the easiest one, especially seeing that I have Ossidons on my side, so it might make things a little interesting. There, let's just get everyone following us, and I guess let's just go ahead and head on in here, and hopefully the neophyte doesn't mess everything up too badly, but I guess there's only one way to find out. I prefer to normally not do these in the city during nighttime because of that, but I don't know, we'll see. Just go ahead and mop all this up. Yeah, Molten Works is probably the easiest one, so I'm not too worried, but I might end up regretting that here in a minute. And looks like a bunch of Thralls of mine are dying. I normally just leave ones that I don't really need around here, and let me just make sure everyone's on neutrals when they're actually helping me out. I only see one Thyla, so are the rest of them over here? Where are they? Oh, they're over here. Are they doing anything? Come on. I don't really know what they're doing, but they definitely aren't helping. Here, let me just bring them over here. Everyone, team up on that Rex over there, please. I can't hit him with the thing. Let's get the Karnas out of the way, I guess. They're the ones that can do bleed. Bleed's the scariest thing that you can bring around here. Oh. Alright. Fortunately, it's kind of in the middle of a blizzard, so big lag spikes like that are pretty expected. I'm being hunted, but it's not actually coming to kill me. That's a little weird. But, alright. Fortunately, I'm definitely going to get one when I hop off of my mount to open up the vault. What's going on over there? They'll probably be fine. Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright, where is he? Oh, he's over there. That's not good. Is that out of bounds? It doesn't look like it is. Yeah, they'll probably be fine, right? Yeah, probably. Up there goes the warden I had, apparently. Yeah, I'll just let him mop him up. And he's dead. Molten Works is so easy. As long as you're on something big, I guess. I guess it gets really bad if you're on something small, as we figured out during that boss fight. I really don't know why I didn't see that coming, I gotta be honest. I mean, I kind of knew there was going to be heralds, but I guess I really didn't think it through that maybe sitting on something taller than a Malwyn would be a good idea. Now we have that neophyte coming to try and take us out, so I'm just going to crack this open quickly. Probably nothing good in here, so let's just quickly cycle through it. Just to make sure, because if there is something I want to keep, then I'd like to go ahead and get that. Let's see. No, I can get rid of all that. And what's this? Just some gunpowder. Alright. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to deal with that neophyte. Here, I'll just start picking most people up. And there it is. Hey, buddy. Fortunately, I don't have my shield. Fortunately, we've got Thylos with us, so bleed at least can be applied. Jeez. Just gonna slowly start picking up the Ossidons. Guess I'm getting hit by it. There we go. Come on, guys, finish him off. You can't be that tanky. There we go. It just takes a simple shot of a shotgun and we'll fix 90% of your problems. Alright, pick up Thylas, and I just want to quickly check. Wait a minute, did you survive from... Huh. Let's see, Pack Mule 1, Sharpshooter 1, Swift 1. Alright, don't really care. You guys can just stay here and I guess help with the next one. Alright, well, I should probably find a way out of the city that doesn't require me to get on a mount for the sake of running into another neophyte. That shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, we're pretty much outside of it already, so I think I should be okay. Can I hit that tree? Can. Perfect. Unfortunately, I don't have my glide suit on me, or this would be a lot easier. I think we should be fine, though. Probably. Fortunately, I do have my gloom, so I don't have to worry about fall damage, but... alright, if the flyer suppression is gone, I should be good to just toss out anemia, and hopefully we can get home this way without running into one. Nope, definitely gonna run into one. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. I guess here, I can head straight to the arena, because I know I can fight one in there. Then I can just teleport home when I'm done. Unless, is that another outpost over there? Oh, it's just a gamma, don't really care about that. I could probably go ahead and fight another Alpha 1, and I probably will, but... yeah, I think I'm good for now, and I definitely would want to wait until it's no longer nighttime in here. Go ahead and pick you up, and I guess we'll just go ahead and wait for the neophyte to show up so I can quickly kill it. Oh boy. That's not supposed to happen. Thank you, Mr. Gloon. Oh, it only worked on the... actually, wait. No, it did work on the Theory. It can't attack. Alright, just quickly pull out my Thyla. I don't know where you came from. Somehow aggroed on me from who knows where. I should probably be careful, though. It's a Theory. Yeah, that's not great. Yep, there goes my helmet. I was afraid of that happening. Okay, there goes the Theory. Alright, we should be fine now. I don't know why the Neophyte isn't showing up. I think it actually might be stuck on the other end of the little tower over there. I pulled out my gene scanner, and yeah, it's kind of pointing to the other end there, so I'm guessing it's stuck somewhere in that direction, so I think I should be fine to just go and head home. Here, let me just go ahead and pull out Mischief so we can Just fast travel there. Yeah, I think that's just about everything that we got this time. Yeah, so boss fight didn't exactly go as planned. Probably should have seen it coming, but I mean, I guess it's fine. I mean, at the very least, we got some good information, and that's what matters. I know what the first two phases are like, and I know that they're not nearly as high of level as I was expecting, which that's really nice to know. I'm really glad that it hopefully won't be nearly as difficult as I was expecting. I mean, I was expecting there to be like level 500 Thralls, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure normally all the extra creatures that attack you on Alpha tend to be level 500, so I was really worried I was going to have to deal with level 500 Neophytes, but seeing that I didn't have to deal with level 500 Thrall and they were only 300, I think we might actually stand a chance at being able to make it through that fight. And if I definitely get a hold of mutated Ossidons, I think they're going to make a major difference, and that should be coming around pretty soon. I think that next episode I'm probably going to go around and get a little bit more things ready for the fight. I'll probably team up some Utahs to try and get some really good stats, and we'll probably also try to finish up Ossidon stats by getting that last bit of melee damage that I need, so I can finally combine everything together, and then we can make the mutated ones. But yeah, fortunately the boss fight didn't go as planned, but that's alright. But that's all I really got for this one, so thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, farewell.